The Riff Almighty. The riff, as a fundamental element of metal music, has a unique and powerful place within the Church of Metal's theology. It serves as a conduit for connecting with the divine, the numinous, and the transcendent, as well as for conveying the emotional and spiritual depth of the metal experience. The concept of the riff in the Church of Metal can be compared to the use of sacred geometry in various esoteric and mystical traditions. Sacred geometry involves the study and application of geometric symbols and patterns that are believed to have inherent spiritual or cosmic significance. These symbols, shapes, and proportions are thought to represent the fundamental building blocks of the universe and are often associated with divine or transcendent qualities. In a similar manner, metal riffs can be seen as a form of sonic sacred geometry. The structure and repetition of riffs create intricate musical patterns that are both aesthetically pleasing and emotionally resonant. Just as sacred geometry is believed to tap into the hidden or mystical forces of the universe, metal riffs tap into the depths of human emotion and spirituality. The intricate interplay of notes, chords, and rhythms in a well-crafted metal riff can evoke a sense of wonder and awe, unveiling to the listener a part of the sacred code inscribed by Metallus in the very tapestry of existence. The repetitive nature of riffs can induce a meditative or trance-like state, guiding listeners on a journey that transcends the mundane and connects them to a higher, more profound reality. Metal riffs serve as a sonic gateway to explore the mysteries of the human psyche and the spiritual depths of the metal experience. They symbolize not only the technical prowess of the musicians, but also the ability of music to communicate on a deeply spiritual level. The sacred concept of the Riff Almighty can be seen as the divine order that exists within the chaos of everyday existence. Metal riffs, while often powerful and intense, also adhere to this eternal and logical architecture. They provide a sense of order and structure within the tumultuous sonic landscape of metal. The creation and execution of metal riffs are a form of divine expression. The act of crafting and performing these riffs is a way for metal musicians to tap into a higher order. The riff becomes a channel through which musicians can express their connection to the numinous. In the context of Metallicism, the concept of the Riff Almighty suggests that while metal is often seen as a rebellious and chaotic genre, there is an underlying structure and order within the music. The riff, as a foundational element, imposes musical structure and rhythm, providing a framework within which the chaos can unfold. In this interpretation, the Riff Almighty signifies the divine order and structure that exists within the higher realms of existence, and that can only be translated to human minds through heavy metal music. It underscores the idea that within the apparent chaos of existence, there is an underlying and divine structure, and the act of creating and performing metal riffs is a way for musicians to connect with this order on a spiritual level. On the other hand, the riff also embodies the creative and imaginative elements of heavy metal. The act of crafting and performing metal riffs is a passionate and imaginative expression. Musicians, inspired by the chaotic and fiery spirit of metal, create music that pushes the boundaries of convention and tradition. This can be seen in the way heavy metal musicians experiment with innovative sounds, lyrics, and themes, often defying conventional norms. The tension between order and chaos forms a type of duality within heavy metal. The genre finds a delicate balance between structure and chaos, reason and creativity. It thrives on the coexistence of these opposing forces. Without order, heavy metal might devolve into incoherent noise. Without creative spirit, it might become rigid and lifeless. Heavy metal serves as a powerful means of artistic expression and emotional release. Musicians and fans alike channel their passions, emotions, and creativity through this music. The Riff Almighty is both a symbol of structure and a blank canvas for artistic exploration, enabling musicians to express their innermost thoughts and feelings. In essence, the interplay between order and chaos in the context of heavy metal reflects the complexity of reality itself. It thrives on the tension between structure and imagination, offering a unique space where light and darkness, reason and creativity coexist harmoniously. The Riff Almighty symbolizes the structured and metaphysical foundation that allows for the eruption of creative and imaginative forces within the heavy metal realm, making it a truly dynamic and inspiring genre. Beneath the hymns of distortion and the electrifying sonnets of power chords, the Riff Almighty holds as the sacred cornerstone of heavy metal's imperial cathedral. As the unrivaled origin of all riffs and the eternal wellspring of creativity, it remains an enduring symbol of the genre's metaphysical foundation, fueling the imaginative spirits and souls of metalheads across generations. In the world of heavy metal, the Riff Almighty's resonance echoes through eternity, a guiding light to the perpetual quest for musical and spiritual transcendence.